This is what we're making today, almond tofu. Alright guys, here's a super easy recipe. In a saucepan, we're going to put in 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of store-bought almond milk, and 3 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to give this a mix and cook it on medium heat. Next, we're going to bloom 2 tablespoons of gelatin in 1/8 of a cup of water. Next, we're going to mix the gelatin in the milk mixture. We're going to dissolve the gelatin, ensuring that the liquid doesn't boil, because gelatin loses its strength at 100 degrees Celsius. Once the gelatin's dissolved, we're going to strain the milk mixture into a mold. Fun fact, as you can see, almond tofu isn't actually tofu. It's just called that because it looks like tofu. Once we've strained our mixture, we're going to skim our air bubbles. If you don't have one of these fancy schmancy skimmers, you can use paper towel and just dab the bubbles away. We're going to let this set in the fridge overnight. Next, we're going to make osmanthus syrup. In a saucepan, we're going to add in 1 part water and 1 part rock sugar. We're going to dissolve the rock sugar and reduce the liquid in half. Once the rock sugar dissolves, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of honey. We're going to reduce this mixture in half again and then add in our osmanthus tea leaves. We're going to give this a quick mix, take it off the heat, and let it steep in there overnight. It's very important that we don't boil this for too long or the tea leaves will turn bitter. These are dried goji berries. On the next day, we're going to rehydrate these goji berries by submerging it in hot water. After 10 hours, this is what it looks like. With a palette knife, we're going to release the sides from the mold. Once the sides are released, we're now going to release the bottom. We're going to dip our mold in a hot water bath for 10 seconds. The purpose of this is to slightly melt the gelatin so that it releases from the mold. Here's the moment of truth. See how easily that released? Now we're just going to cut our almond tofu into little rectangles and then we're going to plate. Alright, 12 hours later, it's time to eat. Now let's get a scoop of everything. Maybe not the leaf, I don't want to eat that. After that first bite, the tofu, which is honestly just panna cotta, is very creamy. You can definitely taste the dominant flavor of almond. As for the syrup, you can definitely taste the osmanthus, but I'm not a big fan of the leaf. Even though it's edible, the dried tea leaves has a weird texture. If this was up to me, I would have strained the leaves out. And as for the goji berries, they're delicious. That's all I have to say. Anyways, if you guys like what you see, hit the like button. And if you guys have any suggestions on what I should cook next, please post in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe.